Okay, so I just got done watching the last couple. Well, as much as I could possibly handle, as much as I could possibly handle, the last little bit of Better Call Saul, and it turned into a giant turd at the end, massive turd, one of the worst things I've ever seen. They've and you could see the transitioning happening. The episodes where they start to show in the beginning the messed up footage of the intro, you could see it's like it's starting to turn like an old VHS that's been recorded over a bunch of times. That's when those are the episodes in which they really messed up the whole thing. First, because they started doing character development about Jimmy going in and ripping off some person who has cancer, and even though they had all the telltale signs that that person was a good person who didn't deserve to be ripped off, it was just typical manipulation. It was like it was what it was. I'll tell you exactly what it was. The 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 channel the channel film theory did an exact. They figured out exactly what the ending of Better Call Saul was going to be before they got to the end, in which Heisenberg actually survived. Because if you go watch that video about it, you'll be completely convinced that Heisenberg was supposed to survive and face trial afterwards, but instead they switched it off to Saul Goodman and made him seem like the bad guy. They took him, and in the character near the end, they're like they're making him seem like he didn't care, that he had to leave, from his wife, and they painted him like a stereotypical bad guy in a movie, just like stuff that didn't even match his character. And then they had him banging his punching the wall. Why did I do that? It's so stupid. It was really the worst. It was the worst unnatural character devolution, just instant devolution that came out of right field, out of nowhere. And all it was because one channel on YouTube prematurely figured out the ending of the entire series, and instead of them just sticking to the ending that they had planned, they decided, in order to make it seem like they're more nuanced, to just change the entire thing. And the entire series took a major shit. In the last 3 episodes, it totally fucking tanked. The worst episodes I've ever seen of Better Call Saul. It was just total trash, unwatchable fucking trash, honestly. So, anyways, I want to put that out there because if someone predicts what the fuck your series is gonna be, stick to the script. Stick to the plan. It doesn't matter if someone predicted it. Who cares? And now they forced him off the internet. Basically, they've sent him into retirement, and now he doesn't do that anymore because he also figured out the ending to GTA 5 for the entire story mode gameplay before it has even been released, just based off of the trailer that they showed, and how the female is going to be the bad character and the male and there was is the good character, even though he's perceived to be the bad character. And so there's that channel figured out a lot of stuff beforehand, and it was really quite terrible to see Better Call Saul and how he's just like going down this path of. And then also the lady in there, I found out on Ask Jeeves, you search Albuquerque and you search con man, and he's the first thing that came up. What? It doesn't even make any logical sense. It makes no logical sense at all as a plot. You could tell it's very last minute. They just threw it together as a fix because film theory released this video about it ruining the plot, and they actually acknowledged film theory that and said that channel ruined their script already. So this is known information. So instead of going through with the original plan, which is to have Walter White survive the entire thing and him getting criminally prosecuted all the way down, they passed the blame off of onto Saul Goodman, and then they make the character of his girlfriend or his wife look so trashy, like a total fucking moron. Like here's this. There's this affidavit of everything that happened. I'm gonna all of a sudden go full on Perry Mason and pee all over myself. Like, it's the stupidest ending. It's the dumbest ending you could ever possibly imagine from such a what could have been an amazing series and what could have been the best ending of all time. They just didn't do it just because one person predicted it online. So what? So what? Someone predicts your ending. Who cares? Just go with it. Just fucking don't change your ending and make it fucking trashy just because someone predicted it. Oh, someone predicted. Now I have to do something different. Like, that's the dumbest mindset ever. Just because someone predicted what your movie was or what your ending was going to be doesn't mean that you have to change the entire ending, especially if you're going to make an inferior ending. It was just trashy. It was last minute thrown together. You could tell wasn't even well thought out. It wasn't like the entire script in the last 3 episodes was just total shit. It wasn't even thought out at all. Like, I don't see how anyone could even like go forward with that. But anyways, I wanted to make this video just because it really made me very enraged, because I know about what the script was supposed to be and how in the direction it was going to go, and how they changed it just because of this YouTube channel, Film Theory, figuring out what their plot was going to be at the end. So they already figured out what was going to happen and how it was going to happen and how the whole thing was going to play out. But they completely went a totally different direction just because they didn't want anyone. They wanted to be like they wanted to only be the only ones who knew. We're the only ones who can know. No, if someone else figures it out, we have to change the whole script. That's the stupidest idea ever. That's the dumbest thing ever. You've ruined the entire ending to Better Call Saul. You've ruined it. And all the universal potentiality, you completely ruined the ending to Better Call Saul. Congratulations. You made a turd. You went from having potentially one of the best entire series, including Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul together, to being just a total turd sandwich at the very end. You could have had a fucking major contender. Could have been one of the best things in all existence. One of the best movies. One of the best series. Not the the entire thing could have been one of the best series, but they ruined it. They absolutely fucking ruined it. So, anyways, I just want to make this video to put that out there because I was extremely disappointed. I couldn't even watch the last 45 minutes of the last episode. So I'll watch it later. But anyways, it was just totally pathetic. It's like when I see Hollywood tropes where it's like, the fucking the people are getting chased by the axe murderer and they run into the closet full of chainsaws. It's just like, come on, can we have at least a buyable script? Everything in the entire series was buyable up until those last 3 or 4 episodes where they started showing the intro being all messed up. And they knew that they messed up those last episodes and that they were just piecing together some turd sandwich just to avoid what someone said on the internet, just to avoid their predictions from coming true. Just to keep their predictions from being the truth, they changed the entire script and turned the entire thing into a turd. A massive, worthless turd. So, anyways, that's just my passionate response to it. Because universal potentiality here. When universal potentiality and you know what something could have been versus what it is now, just based off of some stupid fucking shit, it can kind of be infuriating. But yeah, anyways, I love you all. I hope you all have a glorious, magnificent, wonderful, beautiful, awesome, amazing, incredible existence. And I'll see you all around in the next video. Bye.